I know you're a liberal. You think you're eco-friendly? Well, my response to that would be drill, baby, drill. Drill all the holes, make all the oil. Get so much oil. It's another beautiful day in Hyrule. It's so beautiful. We're in Hateno Village, my home. I'm young Donnie. I feel so young. You know, this was me back in my glory days. This is what I looked like. If you didn't know, before I became frail and old, even though I have the best doctors, the best test results. When I was a young boy, you know, my nickname was Link, but replaced the L with a D. They used to call me Dink and Dunk Donald. I grew up in Hyrule, specifically Hateno Village, and I gotta say, this place is slowly but surely going down in the dumps. The Donnie dumps is what I call them. We have all these illegal immigrants taking the jobs. There's illegal people that roam about, especially at nighttime. Specifically, you got these people on the side of the road. They'll say, "I've been looking for you. May you please help me?" And then they get this evil smirk on their face. And I'm like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And then they say, "I've been waiting for you." And then they all of a sudden become ninjas. And they start fighting you. It's dangerous around these parts, I'm telling you. These poor children. Although you don't look like a legal citizen at all. You look so illegal. You're not from Hyrule. You are so illegal. You look like you're from Mexico. Are you lost, little boy? Do you need to be sent back to Mexico to your family who left you? Unfortunately, I feel so bad, so terrible, but not really. You don't deserve to be here. You came here illegally. You're gonna be sent to Mexico. You're gonna be deported by ICE. You know, you can walk for now, but in about 5 minutes, you're gonna be deported. You're gonna be picked up in the back of an ICE van, and you're gonna be sent back to Mexico, along with your sister right there, who seems to be running away from ICE. But that's okay. That's okay. We have the best deportation in the country, in all of Hyrule. Lots of people around Hyrule are not happy with Calamity Ganon. Me personally, I know Calamity Ganon very well. I've spoken with him many, many times. And quite frankly, I think he's one of the best leaders Hyrule can have. If you've been to Hyrule Castle, it's a beautiful place. Hyrule Fields, beautiful, beautiful scenery. Honestly, I think that Ganon has some great policies, okay? And everyone thinks he's evil. Everyone thinks Hyrule's gone down the gutter, so to speak, but I think Hyrule's in a prospering time. Ganon wants to go to war and take over all of Hyrule, and I say, that's a good idea. I think Ganon should take over Hyrule. Hyrule's in a messy, messy spot right now, and only one person can save it, and that's me and Calamity Ganon. Maybe you might see us on the 2028 ticket. President Donald John Trump and Calamity Ganon as vice president. It will be the greatest thing. Make Hyrule great again. Make it so great, so big, so huge. This is what the tax money is being spent on. Your tax money. Your rupees are being spent on these freaky ass tech labs. Alright, I know the person inside. She's very weird. She's like so old but looks so young. You know, back in my heyday, aka right now, I would go in there and just grab her by the pussy, but I'm on camera. I can't be having scandals. I can't do Ganon no wrong. Me and him are affiliated, and if I did something wrong, deemed by the public, his polling numbers, Ganon's polling numbers would go down. I can't do that to my boy, so I'm gonna leave it be. But that's what your rupees are going to. They're going to pointless tech labs that do nothing, really. There's a bigger elephant in the room to speak about, and that is the danger. The trails and open fields of Hyrule. There's so many illegals, so many bad people. Ganon's trying his best to stop it, but these weird fish people, the Zora, they're trying to stop him. They're trying to stop, and I've met these fish people. They're very odd, very weird, the Zora. They're trying to have all the illegal immigrants come in freely. Do you want these gobbledygooks and whatnot to come into your homes? I think not. But the Zora people want these illegal aliens to take up housing in Hyrule. And it's so wrong, so backwards. Just backwards thinking, period. Those fish people, man, they flap their fins around. Some old, some young, some a little too young, which I won't complain about. These fish people think they own the place because they know how to swim. I know how to swim too. Maybe not as efficiently, even though that's not true. That's fake news. I had an article written about me saying, little young Donald can't outswim the Zora people in butterfly stroke. I say that's wrong. That's fake news. This is what I'm talking about. These illegal aliens trying to attack me as I'm taking a stroll. How evil, how wrong. I whack him in the face with my Donnie club. He's now gonna float downstream. And don't get me started. They let these Korok people glide about, scaring me, you know. I'll be throwing rocks as a beautiful pastime off the cliffs into these things like it's a basketball hoop. And what do you know? These Korok people come out of nowhere and they pop up and they scare the shit out of me every single time. They go, hee hee hee. And then they scare me and they give me their seed. That sounds so wrong, and it is wrong because I don't want your seed, Mr. Koroks, okay? You can leave that to yourself. That's a little odd. I must speak how beautiful Hyrule is, but then I look to my left and there's a whole fucking stampede of illegal aliens. Watch me take them on. Come on, you can try me. Oh, look at that. I call this the Donnie Flurry. I just beat you so hard, you're gonna vote for Joe Biden. Because your brain's damaged. Because my big fat club just cracked your skull. Come here. You look like you voted for Kamala. Ow. This is gonna fix up your brain chemistry. Trust me. Trust me now. You'll vote for me. Think about what you just did as you explode. Vote for me, Donald Trump. This is the strength I give to Hyrule. I just wiped out these illegal aliens like it was nothing. I sent them back right to where they came from. I'm gonna sneak up. Look at him. He's not even wearing clothes. He's scratching his ass like there's poop on it. But I sneak attack. And he's dead. Oh my gosh! Where the fuck did you come from? My flaming sword that lights them on fire. His club's on fire. He's trying to kill me. This is what happens when you vote for the Democratic Party. You vote in Democratic Party members. They let these illegal aliens, these illegal tribal freaks, these pagans, just to swing around, do whatever the fuck they want. I say no. Get rid of the illegals. Light them on fire. And bring hell with them. I mean, how many illegal aliens are there? Jesus Christ, there's so many. Oh my gosh. Get spanked, liberal. You are an illegal alien and I'm going to kill you. Oh my gosh, I just dodged you so sickly. And now I'm beating the absolute piss out of you. Goodbye, illegal. Now, I aura farm over your rotting corpse that's getting mixed in with the soil. My fit is so much tougher than you. You wear no clothes. I wear blue clothes. Don't get this twisted. I am not a Democrat just because I'm wearing a blue shirt. Here we go. The new fit. The Republican fit. I'm ready to go to war with Hyrule, with Ganon on my side. Now, granted, if you think I'm going to war, you're glad you are mistaken. I'm gonna dodge that bitch. But all the soldiers that are drafted, very fair and square. It's only fair that I don't go. I dodge the draft. I make millions off of the corpses that are sacrificed in battle. The soldiers will be wearing these fits with the red Republican MAGA bandana on. Look at this fucking freak. Why do you look like that? I know you're a liberal. You think you're eco-friendly? Well, my response to that would be drill, baby, drill. Drill all the holes, make all the oil. Get so much oil. So much oil to fuel Calamity Ganon. He will be so strong. So strong. Not as strong as me, though. Nobody. And I mean, nobody is as strong as I am. This house looks like it belongs to Joe Biden. He has no style, no drip. He's old and demented. This seems like the type of place he would run in. Is this the average single-income home in Hyrule? Because if so, my god, it's not bad enough. We have to make it worse. I feel like that's too much space for a house. Maybe we should, replace this house, maybe this whole area right here, and plop down a giant Walmart to make business boom. I call it the boom of Hyrule, or the boom heard round the world. Business is booming. We'll get all the poor people, all the meth addicts, all the crack addicts. They'll work at the Walmart, and business will be booming. We'll be selling all of our Republican merch at these Walmarts. It's going to be so amazing to counter the Zora merch, the Zora liberal, sad Democratic merch. You know, one thing I love is that Calamity Ganon was on record saying that King Dorfian is a retard. He said he's a mentally ill retard, and I couldn't agree more. King Dorfian and all the other Zora people are fucking stupid, and they don't know what's about to hit them. It's gonna be the greatest, biggest bomb. If the Zora people and King Dorfian do not call to a ceasefire immediately, a whole civilization will be wiped off the face of Hyrule. I promise that. Me and Calamity Ganon will come storming down to the Zora people, and we will wipe them off the face of the earth. Oh my gosh, illegal immigrants! Look at what they're doing! Don't worry, legal citizen. I'll save you. Oh my gosh, what a fucking parry! Get fucked, illegal! Oh my gosh, I just fucked you like you were my plaything. We have Joe Biden shooting arrows at me. Biden, your time is greatly past you. I need you to get away from me. You're old news, buddy. A chest! Some loot! Amber. Whoa! Amber is the color of your energy. Whoa! Amber is the color of your energy. Who is this? Why are you so scared, stranger? What I really want, what I really need is... What do you need? The hero's life. Oh my gosh! This is what I was talking about! The illegal aliens, they shapeshift into terrorists! Yup, you missed! Your terrorist activities don't faze me! This is who the Zora people are advocating for! Oh my gosh, these stupid liberals. Me and Calamity Ganon will save Hyrule. We'll do so good. We're gonna do such a good job. Your lives are in our hands, but they're so perfectly fine. They're so perfectly placed in our hands. You don't have to worry about anything. Now, if you excuse me, I was gonna go over there and, save the world and whatnot, but I'm gonna rizz up fine shit right here and maybe grab her by the pussy. I gotta turn this off.